السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه وبعد. So inshallah, as I promised, we're going to make it very short, only a few minutes. I'm going to actually highlight one of the ayat that Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in the Quran to remind us about the purpose of our existence. This ayah is very unique. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ وَكَانَ عَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. It is He, subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has created the heavens and earth. In how many days? In 6 days. How many days? 6 days. And then He said, وَكَانَ عَرْشُهُ عَلَى الْمَاءِ. And his throne was where? It's been where? Over the water. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has put His throne over what? Over water, right? Which water? Allah has created water, right? Before the creations of heaven and earth. Right? So the throne of Allah was where? Was before the creation of the heavens and earth was over water. And then He said, لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ أَيُّكُمْ أَحْسَنُ عَمَلًا. Allah has created all of that, all of this universe that you have seen, multiverse, the planets, the galaxies, right? Sun, the moon, the black holes, all of these creations of Allah Azza have been created for one purpose. لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ. The lam here, before يَبْلُوَكُمْ, lam, we call it lam al-ta'leel. The causal lam, the lam of ta'leel. Why? In order to test you, which one of you will be good and better in deeds. Subhanallah. Can you imagine that? The throne of Allah Azza was created, right? Even the scholar said the first thing Allah has created was the throne. Actually, the scholars differed. They disagreed whether the throne was the first or the pen was the first. Right? Some of the scholars said the first creature ever was the throne, and this is the most correct view. And then the pen was created after that. The pen that Allah has commanded to write down everything, our actions, our deeds, everything until the day of judgment was and is written, right, by this pen. So the throne itself, the heavens, the earth, these great, huge, tremendous creations of Allah Azza wa Jal, magnificent, have been created for us only to show Allah Azza wa Jal who is going to be better in deeds. أحسن عملا. Subhanallah. So this is actually a very great purpose in the life. And when you read this verse, say Subhanallah. Allah is telling us why He has created that. Why He has created all of these creations for us to think about the heavens and earth. When you look in the sky and you see the creation of Allah, the stars, the moon, the sun, you just realize the purpose of the life, the purpose of our life. It is only for us to test us. لِيَبْلُوَكُمْ. In order to test you, which one of you will be good? No, will be what? أحسن عملا. Ahsan means the best. Will be the best, right? To do your deeds and to try to perfect your deeds, your actions, to make them perfect. You fast perfectly. You pray perfectly. You read Quran perfectly, right? You worship Allah perfectly. You try your best because we slip. We as humans, we slip. Sometimes we make mistakes, but try our best to be the best. Try our best to be from amongst the best in all of the aspects of our ibadat, all the aspects of our life. Try to be the best in our deeds, to be sincere, to be truthful. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala likes, and this is what Allah Azza wa Jal has created us for. This is only part of a verse, by the way. The verse is long. Part of the verse, Allah mentioned the purpose of this life. Surah Hud. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to make us from those who succeed and who will be successful in this test, right? We ask Allah to make us from those who will pass the exam successfully and those who will go to meet Allah Azza wa Jal happily receiving the rewards from Allah Azza wa Jal for this exam. It's only a few days, and we will meet Allah Azza wa Jal, right? A few days only, and we will meet Allah Azza wa Jal, and inshallah we ask Allah to make all of us from those who are happy. جزاكم الله خيرا سبحانك وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Just make it 5 minutes. Just share that with all the brothers. Inshallah. جزاكم الله خير.